All right, let's see.
Tell us about your summer.
Well, so today is wash day. So let's see what we want to do. What we're gonna do. Why oh, why oh, why oh, why oh, why oh. Me can't find my brush. Put some putty on here. I'm smoking bum bum. Smoking bum bum. We're smoking bum bum. All right. So we just gonna get this hair together right quick. And then y'all come back for a reset. But of course, falling in love with yourself, you gotta start your day with yourself, loving on yourself, taking care of myself, you know, mirror talk. So I'm talking to myself today because I have everything I need to succeed today. Today, I just have the opportunity to just be, to just be. Nothing more, nothing less. No thinking, no planning today. Just loving myself today. Love on myself today. see, what am I gonna do to these ends? I will just roll these ends up. Roll them up, roll them up. Roll them up, roll them up. Boom. Roll them up. We're smoking bumper. I guess we lost. I'm getting my mojo back from just speaking. When you've been in the cocoon with yourself for a while, you start getting delirious. But I'm happy to say my cocoon phase is over. My wing is out. My body is out. So now I'm just being in joy. You know, when you was a caterpillar, you know, you all on the ground. But now being a butterfly, I just see things with a different eye. I'm just excited about some things. And I'm sending love to you guys while I'm excited, so you guys can see your miracles too. So on Sundays, I usually give my doggy a bath and I give myself a hair wash. It looks like it's time to refresh my color. What y'all think? What y'all think? It's like I'm just sitting here, y'all, because y'all already know what happened to my workshop and you know what happened to all of my supplies. So what do you do when you have nothing to give? So I'm just giving you me. I know I might be a little boring, you know, but that's what you get from working so much, you know. When you had a life just working, you gotta learn how to have fun. I take pride in knowing I have a daughter 26 and 22, because when I go places, to the store, anything, they never believe I'm their mom, and I love it. And I love it. Okay. I'm gonna just retwist these little front ones, which I think. You know what? I'm not gonna retwist. I'm gonna just use a little bit of this wax. And then I'll be back with you guys after I get ready. I'm gonna go make me some tea, and then we could process the week. I'm gonna go out on the balcony. We could go on the balcony, hear some birds and bees, See the plants and the trees. And I'm going to share with y'all a few things. So for the past, I want to say year and a half, a little more than a year, maybe 2 years, I've been looking forward to dating women. And I've learned so much in dating women. Yes, I'm married. So I'm just happy my husband supports this. Of course, when you're married, you can't do things alone. But anywho, me dating women, I just see how crazy we could be. And it's like, it helped me be better and softer and kinder. It made me be quiet more. It made me care for him more when I really learned what men go through dealing with women every day in a relationship. So my series is called How to Ride a Unicorn. And a unicorn, is something else. Because unicorns are different, all unicorns are not the same. And how do you catch one? You don't catch a unicorn. They just appear. So that's what I had to learn is I was stressing myself out trying to find the right person that not just is interested in me, but both of us. And then finding a person that's not just interested in him, but the both of us as a package. Then, all these stuff start coming out like the movie The Polygamist and all that. So seeing reviews and hearing other people, but it's like stepping out, not being fearful anymore. Because at first I didn't want to tell anybody because I'm like, ain't none of their business. But talking to people, just having conversations, I've noticed that other people have the same, I don't want to say questions, but they have the same questions as me. And it's like, I be telling people, like, because of everything going on, especially, if you're over 40 and you still single, over 50, over 60, it's like, do you really think in your heart that you could really have a man to yourself? It's like most of the women who think they have a man to themselves, they absolutely really don't. And it's like now that I become more spiritual, I see like nobody owns anyone. I don't feel jealous or sad or mad. I don't know if it's because I know who I am today. But I don't want to be cleaning up this whole damn house by myself. If I had a person to help me clean up, help me cook, and help me do other things, man, I could get a lot of stuff done. And I could relax more. Shoot, I could sign up for that. I could sign up for that, indeed. Let's see. What y'all think? So in the beginning, I was giving up because I'm like, these bitches is crazy. I can't deal with that. But now, I guess it's a little different and easier because they attracted to me. Because if you are being you, they gonna come to you, okay? You don't gotta do nothing. And then you have the right one for you. You feel me? I'll go in a little more detail later. But yes, yes, and yes, unicorns are real. I'm almost done with my hair. And I don't think I'm going to leave these rollers in, but I don't have enough bobby pins. So I got to find some more bobby pins and I'll take these rollers out. But they're soft, so they shouldn't be bad. But anywho, in my journey to spirituality, loving myself, I learned that, you don't own nobody. And they with you because they love you. But when you open to love, you open to see how really the more is the merrier. And many great men have multiple wives. I don't want to say just people they having sex with. That's different. Because do y'all know unicorns are expensive to feed? Do y'all know what unicorns eat? I'm just kidding. But for real. But for real though. I never in a million years ever would ever imagine that I would be even thinking about it. That it'd be my idea. So I'm not living in fear. I don't care what people think or say. People already thought and said the worst, you know. Because one thing is in my mirror talk, if you join me, I do mirror talk. This is my mirrors here. And I just talk to myself, give myself clarity, get myself ready for the day. So, pat it out. Okay. So I got that on, and I made this cute little thing. I know people be like, what is that? I just made it so when I have rollers in my hair and I go to the store, this is just like a distraction so I could, cover up my edges or whatever I got going on. Which I don't really care if my edges are not done, but it's just cute. It's just a cute thing. That's all. It's just something cute for no reason. How about that? It's not a purpose. It's not a reason. It just is. Okay. So I got my little thing on. I have my love spray with essential oils that I made specially for myself with rose water. And I made the rose water myself. Okay, so I'm gonna open this door a little bit. It's getting a little hot in here. And so I use my astringent. I love myself. My mind, my body, my spirit is filled with love. My mind, my body, my spirit is cleansed with love. I radiate love because I love myself. Yes. So I'm gonna just put a little something on, not too much, because I gotta run a few errands. When I was in Mary Kay, I didn't used to wear makeup much, but wearing makeup helps block a lot of dirt, dust. So you put your cream on, and then you put this on top. So I know, this is not my color. But as y'all know, my garage, my workshop, my storage area is being rejuvenated. Let's say that. It's being rejuvenated. So we just using what we got. Once I put some other stuff with it, you won't be able to tell. But anyhow, I do got a lot of juicy stories, like date stories, ghosting stories. I know a lot of times what I've noticed in riding a unicorn is sometimes it's not really a unicorn, it's a horse. Just a regular old horse. They just being, I don't know what to say they're being, but they ain't real unicorns. I think they're more opportunists to see what they could get, see if it's real, see if whatever. I don't know. But I do know is that ain't none of mine. None of mine. There we go. The color look a little better, not so yellowish orange. And my undertones are red, so this makeup don't match me. Again, we using what we got and we ain't gonna complain about it. That's what I learned again, is complaining. I learned that, just speaking out loud, not doing nothing about it, that's complaining. Now I see what men be talking about. Men, if y'all want to teach your wives, your girlfriends, what you talking about, tell them to date a woman. Even if you don't talk to the woman, just tell them to try to date one. Their whole perspective will change. They will treat you different, I promise. Because I did. Put a little bit right there. And a little right there. And then I'm going to go in with the liner. Go in with the liner. I've been doing this channel for 2 years now, and it has evolved so much. It started as a visual journal, me leaving work, not knowing what to do, investing in education, and I felt like I was really investing in myself, but I was investing in my old self. So what are you guys doing to invest in your new self? Sometimes we get into things and we realize, I don't want to do this. That's why I say the unicorns, they think they're a unicorn, but they're not. They think that's what they want, but it's not. Because there's other things that comes along with it. Like accountability. People don't be ready for that. They love just the fun stuff. Just the fun stuff. Just the fun stuff. And I'm done. What y'all think? I'm not doing nothing but going to run errands and lounging around the house. Today is my relaxed day. So I promised myself no thinking, no planning, no cleaning up. Just pouring into myself and enjoying just being who I need to be for today. So, thanks for tapping in with me where I am here to simply leave a positive footprint on your heart by sending love, receiving love, so we can keep that love recycling. Until next time, Tweedledee. Don't forget, I'll be back so we can process, okay? All right.